background ambience brought to you in part by Midnight Syndicate, the perfect musical accompaniment for the Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
Friends, gamers, nerds of all flavors, lend us your ears. Welcome to the second season of A Fool's Quest. Previously.
Hey, Mike? Oh, I guess it's my turn to do this. All right, cool. Let's do this. Hey, Internet homies, this is Nico, the GM for A Fool's Quest, and we are going to do something a little bit different. So the next 6 episodes can be listened to independently from the rest of the show. It's kind of like its own little arc. So I want to give a quick rundown to anyone who's listening to our show starting right about now. So the next 6 episodes are actually going to be a dungeon run done in full-on fool action, which I know that if you've listened to us before, it's just really a bunch of idiocy and things that should work that don't work. So that's what you have to look forward to. Who we've got at the table? We've got Malphaedor, Hobbes, and Ingvald, who are our 3 fools, and they work for a group called the Global Adventurers Guild Master Enterprises. We like to call them GAGME. Malphaedor is an Aasimar paladin. It's a celestial type folk that has a bit of a darker side. And Malphaedor is accompanied by his newly hired young servant named Macy, who has continued to surprise the fools by being an absolute badass for a young teenage girl. Ingvald Porter Altbeir, initials IPA, is a dwarven dart-throwing brewmaster. He brews up special beers with magical properties and throws darts at bad guys. He also recently picked up an apprentice named Urk Strada. Urk was a shipmate on board the ship Sea Lab before entering his brewmaster apprenticeship under Ingvald. Hobbes is a Tabaxi Ranger, one of the cat-like humanoids. Hobbes has a pet dog named Kevin. So it's Hobbes and Kevin. Kevin has a pet guinea pig named the Grand Duke of Embendide, Sir Nigel Aloysius Cuthbert III, and the Grand Duke has a pet fire drake named Falcor. Now, in this dungeon run, none of these pets come with Hobbes because he's afraid that any of them will get hurt, but it is important to know because they do get referenced, and they're like integral parts of the story, so, love them. Alright, why the fools are here. They were confronted by a big bad guy named Master Dauche. However you cut it, he's a jerk. Dauche has a few evil lieutenants, and one of them is an evil wizard named Whispers. The Wicked Wizard Whispers. Say that 3 times real fast. Wicked Wizard Nope, can't do it. The Wicked Wizard Whispers is known for removing the tongues from his minions as well as enemies, thus the name. GAGME tasked the fools with going to Maraxi's tower, which is where the Wicked Wizard Whispers is, and clear out all of the monsters that Whispers has gathered, and then defeat the wizard himself. And voila! Just like that, you're caught up on 30 episodes of random bullshit. If you like this arc and you wanna jump back to see our previous episodes and get caught up with the other stuff and listen to our shenanigans from before this arc, you probably won't be disappointed. And even more on top of that, if you'd like to support us, please leave a 5-star review on Apple, Podchaser, and Stitcher, or wherever else you can find our show. It obviously helps us grow and helps people find us, and it makes us feel good.
Blah, blah, blah. Now, let's join Hobbes, the Tabaxi Ranger, Malphaedor, the Aasimar Paladin, and Dwarven Brewmaster Ingvald Porter Altbeir as they band together in their continued pursuit of A Fool's Quest.
So you guys broke in to the tower, and the Maraxi tower doors closed behind you. Sand and dust settle to the floor. There are no lights in the tower at all. The air smells of mold and old cellars, and the only thing that you can hear now is the sounds of the desert storm pelting sand against the tower. but it seems much more distant now that you're behind the stone doors. A small whisper comes from behind you. I can't see anything, Macy says, with no sound of fear in her voice. And then she tugs on Malphaedor's cloak and says, should I light a torch?
I have dark vision. I don't give a
I can
shit.
see in the dark.
see fine.
We can all see in the dark.
You can see in the dark?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm an Asmar.
And you're a fucking cat, so.
Urk's what race?
Urk's a human. He can't see
Urk
shit.
and Macy are both humans, so they cannot see in the
But
dark.
Urk doesn't give a fuck. So is that.
He'll just hold on to your pocket.
Yeah. Urk's probably drunk. He doesn't know either.
So you three main characters have dark vision, but your
Our scrubs are out.
scrubs are out. They can't see shit right now.
I'm going to suggest to Macy that she follow closely, holding onto my cloak. And if the time comes around that we need her to be able to see, like to take a shot or whatever, we'll generate light from there.
I instruct Urk to kind of hold onto my shoulder with one arm while we walk.
Okay, man. I'll do that for you.
Being I'm so short and not going to make him touch the pocket or cloak area.
Just tell me if I need to take any steps or anything, man.
Misty steps.
Okay. I don't want to talk too loud in here. It's kind of quiet. It's kind of creepy.
Do I see anything in the cavern area where we're at the moment?
So you walk into a room. It's a foyer. It's a rectangular room, 60 feet by 25 feet, and 10 feet into the room, so like directly in front of you, starts a table. It's kind of like a welcome table area. The table itself is 5 foot wide by 20 feet long. The ceilings themselves are 11 to 12 feet by what you can gauge in the dark, and there are unlit sconces that line the walls. There is a single door on the east wall and a single door on the west wall and a double door on the northern wall. All the doors are closed.
We're standing on the south
Yep.
part of the room.
And how big did you say this room is? 60 feet or so?
Yep, the room itself is 60 feet by 25 feet. So it's 60 feet long by 20 feet deep.
Is that about the entire length of the tower then? Or size of the tower?
No, the tower itself is 80 feet deep, 140 feet wide.
Your measurement system concerns me. Also, thank you.
I mean,
This is deep and long.
it's 80 feet from south to north and 140 feet from east to west.
Yeah. Okay. So, this room does not take up even a third of the tower.
Okay.
I take a large swig of beer.
So we just want to head for the double doors?
I think so.
Yeah. Yep.
Just direct path.
Direct path.
Just right through the middle of the room, running.
Oh, yeah. Traps galore.
There's a table right in front of you, in between you and the double doors.
Fuck it. Kick it over.
I walk on the table.
You three run and jump on the table, and your minions run directly into it.
We do that in turn and watch. Wait, watch. Wait for
We
it.
should skirt the outside of the room, though,
Okay.
in all seriousness.
Tell Macy there's a table in the middle of the room. Keep close to me.
Okay.
Yeah, we shouldn't just stroll through the
Macy's
middle.
just gone. Son of a bitch.
Disappeared. She's murdering the bad guys.
It's just like just wandering along.
Fuck! God. I was so
Sorry, there's a bench there. I'm gonna slit your throat in your sleep.
Yeah. You didn't tell me there was a table there? You're dead to me. In the literal sense. All right, so you guys are going around the table to the double doors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The double doors lead into the banquet hall.
We didn't open them. We just went to the doors.
Okay.
Well, let's open
I
up.
was going to check for traps, but since you didn't say, oh, there's a trap, and you're telling us what's on this other side, I'm going to assume it's safe.
Well, the other side of the double doors is
Meta.
banquet hall. It says it on a sign on the door.
Okay.
Banquet hall.
Banquet hall. Okay.
Yeah, so you haven't opened the doors yet.
All right. I'm going
Just
to
a
check
sign.
for traps.
I like it has a sign that says banquet hall. As if the people walking in.
It's like a big sign that says, "This is not a trap."
16.
Okay.
so you look over the door and you're confident there are no traps.
Okay.
You could have kicked the door and gotten there's no traps here.
I'll take a listen at the door, see if I hear anything. I don't hear shit.
You don't even ask me. It's just a nope. Was it a 1?
It was a 2.
It was a 2.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, with a critical failure, I would have made you roll it again.
If it had been a 1, you'd have got a splinter in your ear,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're now deaf on the
Yeah,
one
I
side.
set off the trap you didn't find.
It was a thunder trap.
I'm just looking through a keyhole. I don't hear anything.
All right.
We're so fucked.
Don't forget. You guys not only have to find whispers and eliminate whispers, if you can find them here, you also have to clear the tower. You can't just get to him and kill him. You have to clear the tower of
he's
his
like-
minions.
If we kill him, one of all his minions die. Isn't that how?
What's this, a fucking hive mind? Jesus. Watching too much
Like
Starship
vampires?
Troopers. Like vampires.
Yeah, like vampires.
Get the head
Kill the
vampire.
head vampire.
Worked in Avengers.
Like Lost Boys.
No. He's collecting monsters, the most hideous monsters from different
Just
realms.
let them out.
And
I will
storing
open a
them.
portal and shove them all through the portal.
I will let you try to do that.
Stand on one side and make them run right at me. So they fall through the portal.
Close.
That'll work.
That'll work. You can only open a portal every 1d8 hours.
I only need to open it once.
Are you going to run through all of the floors of the building?
Yeah.
And have them
And
chase
have
you?
them train them all down to the bottom floor and then open it behind me as I'm running.
All right, you guys stay put. I'm going to go draw aggro.
That'll work. Right?
No. That doesn't work. I mean, yeah, you should try it. Okay, so what the fuck are you guys doing?
We're opening the door to the banquet hall.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys didn't hear anything.
There's
Okay.
no traps
Right.
and there's
No
nothing on the
traps.
other side. I heard.
Yeah, so it's quiet.
Yeah.
You heard the lack of traps.
Okay.
Yeah. He checked for
That
traps.
too.
So the double doors, Ingvald, Malphaedor both go and listen to one side of each door, and neither of them hear anything on the other side. So they both decide to, at the same time, open the doors, push it open, and both of you have somebody holding on to your shirt or shoulder to walk in. So Malphaedor with Macy, Ingvald with Ert. So you guys open the doors, and you see immediately on the floor a once gorgeous but now weathered rich rug leads from the double doors all the way to a dais. Upon the dais, a pair of simple thrones sit close to one another. A short series of steps lead from the main floor to the dais, about 6 steps in all. To the east and west sides of the old rug, there are large tables set for guests. Plates, rusted silverware, large platters, wine-filled goblets, foods, and unlit candles are scattered across the tables. On the northwestern side of the room, a servant's door leads out into a short hall. On the northern wall, there are some banners resting behind where the thrones sit. The room itself is
Haunted.
35 feet
Also,
Also haunted.
35 feet by 70 feet.
no.
So it's a big room. It's bigger than the foyer.
35 going forward or?
Yep. 35 from south to north and 70 from east to west. The tables make an interesting shape. They're kind of like squares, being 10 feet by 10 feet, but on the northern side of the squares, there is it kind of looks like a U, the table does. So if you look at the table, it is 10 feet by 10 feet, and then there's an additional 5 feet on each side that makes up a U with a gap in the middle, so the seats can come around an entire U. There are no seats on the indent of the U on the northern side of the table, and you assume that's because that is a gap to be able to look
the
at
server.
whoever's sitting on the... Yep, for the server, but also so that people can see who's on the throne. So the server can come up, set stuff down, and then walk away, and then everybody has a perfect view to the throne, and nobody is sitting with their back to whoever was meant to sit on the throne. Both tables have that.
Where did you say the hallways were off the room?
Northwest corner.
Northwest corner.
There's a in the northwest corner, there is a servant's quarter, or a servant's door, you can tell. It really blends into the room, but your passive perception lets you know where it is.
Do you want to like search the thrones
Yeah,
for
I was-
any
I was
hidden switches? Or
Looking up around the banner area behind the thrones, see if there's anything covered behind it.
I will search the thrones themselves for like buttons or something.
Okay, make your checks.
11.
12.
Okay, you both actually find something.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, Malphaedor, you find behind one of the banners there is a door, and it looks like the door is not closed all the way, so you can pull it open, but it doesn't look like it has a handle. So you feel like if it was closed all the way, it would have been much more difficult to find.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't. It's just kind of jarred there.
Does it look like it has some sort of a latch, or...
Not
Is
that
it
you
just
can
a-
see from this side.
Okay.
But it was behind one of the banners. So when you move the banner back, you can see that a part of the wall is pulled out a little bit. You can't see into the wall, but you can tell that if you put your fingers on that chunk of stone and pulled it, it would pull out towards you. And then
Okay.
you could probably go back behind that hidden wall.
All right.
Real quick, Hobbes, you do find a switch under one of the thrones.
Like under one of the handrests?
Yep,
armrests?
under one of the armrests. Yep, you see a switch that's right there. Ingvald, what are you doing?
I am watching them with interest.
Okay.
I'm kind of perusing the main hall, looking for any signs of like recent activity, and keeping an eye on those too.
Like up and down the rug.
Up
like,
and on the rugs, the tables, kind of
Yep.
looking for maybe scraps or things that might have been left behind.
you also
Signs.
make a perception roll.
17.
As you walk up and down, you start to hear like a growling noise coming from different spots in the room, like a. But it's like
Are
super
there
faint.
ogres having sex in this room?
Maybe that might
'Cause
be
that's
it
the
here.
noise.
Maybe it's like the upstairs neighbors or something.
Okay.
I'm going to whisper loudly, "Hey guys, what's this do?" And then push the button.
Okay, so you push the button, Malphaedor. What do you do?
I was just getting ready to whisper back to the room, I found a door.
And I was about to say, hey guys, I kind of hear something.
So you all speak at the same time. Just as you press the button, though, just as Hobbes presses the button, a large chandelier drops down quickly and bounces just above the middle of the rug. So it drops down on a rope and it bounces back up, and you can hear the rattle and the shaking of the chandelier. And it probably wasn't supposed to drop that fast, but it seems like it might have been old, and the ropes are kind of worn and tattered and aged. And so it dropped really quick, but then it's still caught by the gears. And just as you press a button, that drops, and Ingvald says, I hear these noises. On the tables, 3 different serving trays with giant metal tops start rattling.
They're zombies. Zombie
And-
heads. Zombie
Mimics.
heads are under the dome things.
And 2 chairs that are sitting on the floor, one sitting upright and one was tipped over, start shaking, and they start to shift, and you hear a large rattling noise coming from these different platters and that table and the chairs, and the silver top of the platter splits, the one closest to Ingvald. Not where a platter top would split from the actual platter, but like in the middle of the actual cover itself that you would lift off, and sharp pointy teeth start to point
I knew the
down.
hell he's up to.
A large purple tongue shoots out of the top of the platter as a maw lined with dozens of sharp pointed teeth opens, and the creature lets out a blood-curdling screech. And you guys are now in combat with 5 mimics.
5.
Hobbes, give us the initiative order.
William, Ingvald, and Urk, and then Hobbes, then Malphaedor, and then the mimics. And then, what's her name goes with Malphaedor?
Macy.
Macy.
Yep. All right. Let's do it.
All right. So that the mimic is within, it looks like 5 feet of me. So,
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not ranged combat.
Correct.
It's my thing. I turn and swing my cold mace at the mimic closest to me.
Okay.
And I am going to add my extra d6 to that one.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Bam.
So that's fun. It's
Yeah.
a fun thing right there.
Start this off on the right foot. We'll call that Mimic 1.
Mimic 1. Mimic fucked is what he's going to be. 23 damage, and 6 of that was cold damage on the first attack.
Yikes.
And on the second attack, same ice mace. I'm going to swing back around again at this mimic.
I know you really like darts, but that ice mace.
That ice mace is mean. That's a mean thing.
It's a brutal fucking
Ice mace
beast.
hits for the second one. Not a crit, unfortunately. 16 damage on the second swing.
Okay.
And then on Urk's turn, he is going... he's going to cast Fairy Fire, if I can speak, in a 20-foot cube about 25 feet away from himself.
What's his... well, I mean, it doesn't matter. They failed the save.
Gotcha.
So anything that was in that 20-foot radius is...
So that
fire.
illuminates 3 of them to his eyes.
What color?
I like purple. We're going to violet today.
Yeah, we're feeling violet.
Urk also
Violent?
likes purple.
Yes, violent.
Yeah, we
It
are
is going to
feeling
be
violent.
violent. That's a thing.
The color of violence.
So you're walking through the hallway. Hobbes flips a switch. A chandelier falls, and a mimic starts to screech. So you bash it immediately with your cold mace with such anger, and Urk freaks the fuck out and drops a fairy fire where he can't really see what's going on, but he's just like, what? What is happening? Actually, it's more like, what's happening, man? I don't know what's going on. Fuck, man.
Ay, carambas.
Holy shit, there are 3 things here.
He can't see me still. He can only feel me.
He can only feel you. He pretty
just-
much cast it in front of where he knew you were, and it just splattered on the table and lit up 3 mimics.
Yeah, and for Urk's bonus action, he's actually going to back up a little bit to the doorway since he's outside of everyone's range.
Okay, so he's no longer holding onto your shoulder?
No. He's a little bit outside range, but he can see these 3 fuckers that are somewhere
You
nearby.
can see those 3 fuckers.
He's gonna take like a 5-foot step back.
Okay.
And yeah, that is Urk's turn.
Hobbs, who's next?
Me. I'm going to shoot twice at the mimic on the other table. That's behind Ingvald. First one's a hit. Second one's a hit. 10 damage on the first one, and 12 on the second one.
And we'll say that's mimic number 4. So 1, 2, and 3 got lit up by fairy
Sure.
fire.
Bonus action, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the spider number, or the mimic number 4.
So you draw your bow and put 2 arrows in the mimic number 4.
Yep. And then
Right in them gnarly teeth.
remember that it's too late and cast
I mean,
Hunter's
you're
Mark.
super scatterbrained. Cat.
That's true.
I mean, you could have done it, but you didn't feel like it.
And a bunch of terrifying mouths appeared out of nowhere. You're like, shit!
All right, who's after Hobbs?
Malphaedor and Macy.
Okay. Now, these other 2, 4 and 5, they're still not really illuminated yet.
4 and 5 are not.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3 are
Oh, I forget
eliminated.
you can see the illuminations, too.
Yep,
Yeah.
everyone can. Yep.
So I will use my light ability, cantrip, and cast it on the chandelier, shedding bright light in a 20-foot
He's got to hook up Macy.
radius, and then dim light for another 20 foot past that, which should encompass the entire combat area.
Yep.
Well, Urk fucked his first turn.
But that's,
Suck a dick, Urk.
well, we don't all have telepathy, so. And Macy, that's my action. I guess as a bonus, actually, try to take a bash at one of them with a shield.
So you come up between the two tables and bash one of the bash mimic number 1.
No, he's over here with 4 and 5.
It's
4
and 5.
Okay.
Chris made a bigger shield for you to look around.
Yeah. So I'll take a slice at number 4, I guess.
Okay.
No.
Negative.
Now,
Houston, we have a
as
problem.
a ranged attack, I don't get
You just lost an inanimate object.
advantage because he's flanking, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do, even though
Yeah.
I'm ranged.
Now, unfortunately, if I knock them prone, then you have disadvantage on the attack.
Right.
On
Yeah, I
ranged
know
attack.
that.
So he's both helpful
I
and
didn't
kind of a
think-
dick.
I didn't think that counted for ranged attacks.
And then, let's see, you hit which one? Number 4 with Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah.
Macy is going to use her Hunter's Mark on number 5
Okay.
and fire off some arrows now that she can see. 18. I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
Yep.
Yeah, armor class.
And a nat 20.
Boom! Headshot!
Holy shit,
Jesus.
Macy.
2
All
crits
the
in the first
crits.
round.
Fucking A. 10, double it, 20, yeah.
Yeah.
That's first arrow.
All of a sudden, Malphaedor can roll dice.
Well, I'm rolling for Macy, that's why.
Yeah. The luck goes away as soon as it's actually his character.
10
Whoa.
plus 3, 13. for the
Jesus.
second.
I can see what these fake ass bitches do now.
Okay, so number 1 goes and attacks Ingvald. It rushes towards you and throws itself against you, trying to bite you. But you bring your arms up and you grab it so it can't bite you, and you push its head. But you have to make a DC 13 ability check to see if you are grappled or not.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Nice.
Out
Okay,
of it. Okay.
number 2 comes and does the same thing.
Okay.
Make another check.
Shit. Nope. I get hit.
Okay, so you are grappled by number 2. Number 3 runs up and does the same thing.
Just out of curiosity, when you drink your beer, are you kind of neat and precise about it, or are you really sloppy? Just there's a reason I'm asking.
Well, dwarf, I'm sloppy as hell. Kidding me?
Just running down
What
his
fucking question
face,
is that?
all over his beard.
They're going to get drunk off being attached to him.
Current beer. Where'd I put it down?
Is that to your dazed and confused? Oh no, you were on. What was the one you brewed up?
Still in that god beer, I think, at this point.
Yeah, the one that gives you a D8
Yeah, I think I'm
hit
still in
points.
that.
Yeah,
I'm still in the
you
health
had
bonus
temporary hit points still. Yep.
beer. Yep, I
It's
brewed
like
more
your
health bonus.
your heroism.
Yep.
Which is cool because I have to add that health bonus in there at some point.
Yep.
But, yep, so I am grappled by number 2 and number 3, you said?
You roll again to see if you're grappled by number 3, and you're at disadvantage now that you're already grappled.
I already failed. Crit
Okay.
fail, actually.
All right, so
Did you hear me? Crit fail.
crit fail.
Roll
Okay.
a 1.
Mimic number 1 tries to throw itself at you, and you grab it with both your hands to keep it from biting you. And then Mimic number 2 crosses the table quickly and launches itself off the table at you and goes to bite you, and you lift your left shoulder, which keeps it from biting you, but it grabs onto you and just grasps like onto your shoulder and arm and flesh and holds on. And number 3 runs, it was the toppled over chair, pops up, comes across the table, and also jumps onto your right side. Again, you lift your right shoulder just in time to block it from doing any damage, but it also grapples you and it knocks you down to the ground. So you now have 3 mimics on you,
Hovering.
Cool.
like on you. Mimic number 4 goes to attack Malphaedor, and it doesn't do damage to you, but let's see if you're grappled. DC 13.
Nope.
All right.
The mimic
I am
is
not
grappled.
grappled.
Number 5 crosses the table and also goes to get you, Malphaedor, and it does not hit you, but see if you're grappled for your second attack.
17 plus
Boom.
7.
You're good.
24.
So the
Bounces
2
off.
mimics on Malphaedor's side of the table come charging at you, and you lift up your shield and bash one to the side, and then you bring your shield back around and knock the other to the side, and neither of them even touch you.
Yeah,
And that
bitches.
is the mimics' turns. Now back to Ingvald, who
Me.
is...
So how is this? Do I have to roll 3 checks to get out of this turn?
The first one's not actually grappled on you, it's just resting on you.
So I
So
can
you've
smack
got to
him
make
off.
2 checks to see if you can stand up.
Oh, the other 2 are on me. That was like, meh.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Okay, so 2 checks.
Yep.
And I have to hit a 13.
Yep.
I'm out of the first. I am not out of the second.
Okay, so you shrug off the first and you push it to the side.
The
and
first
you break
two,
free.
essentially.
Yep, the first two are off you, but the third one is still grappled on.
Awesome.
So you're on the ground, prone,
I am prone.
which you can still make an attack.
Then I'm going to use
You
both
just
of my
can't
attacks.
use any. You don't have a dexterity bonus.
Right.
So which one is on me? 3 is the one that I did not shake off.
Yes.
So 1. I wanted to kill 1 so
Yes.
bad. All right.
So 1 was the one directly on your chest anyway.
Yeah, I should have murdered him. But 3 is a problem. So I'm going to go for 3. I'm going to hit 3 with my Frost Mace. Again, I'm going to start with the 2 extra D6. And he's going to take... Oh. There we go. I rolled a D20. I'm sorry.
20
roll a
points of
D20.
damage. I want to roll a d20 for damage.
He takes 15 damage on the first. So, and he takes 9 damage on the second.
Okay. So you're laying on the ground. You successfully push one of the mimics away. The one on your chest is still on your chest, trying to find like some kind of way to grab onto you. And you grab your Frost Mace with both hands and just ram it from your left to right, swinging an arc, and you hit the mimic that's actually still holding on to your right shoulder twice, right in its what you would assume be chair face. And you smash it twice.
You smash it right in the bush.
You can see the frost breaching out from the mace itself and impacting the mimic, but it still just grasped firmly onto your shoulder, like just holding on as hard as it can. And then it goes over to Hobbes. Or no,
does not
it
do
is.
that.
It's
Yeah,
Urk's turn.
Urk's turn.
Awesome. So Urk is really good with Eldritch Blast. If he were to hit number 3, would it affect me?
No.
Good. Awesome. Urk is gonna throw an Eldritch Blast right at that the one that's still attached, biting me.
Number 3. Yep. Number 3.
Number 3 there. So his first Eldritch Blast hits, and since it hits, one of his Eldritch Invocations on any successful hit, the character will be blasted back 10 feet.
Ah.
So that mimic is blasted off at me 10 feet away.
Yep.
Oh, D10. I haven't used a D10 in a while.
Yep. So it actually topples over you on the other side of you because it was on top of you. So it actually rolls.
So I go 10 feet?
No, it goes 10 feet, but it gets blasted off your right shoulder over to the left of you and goes 10 feet
So
away.
now it's halfway between you and me.
So that's incredibly inconvenient.
Yeah, you get blasted 10 feet away, and all the mimics get a free attack. Attack of opportunity.
That's right.
Thanks, Urk.
No problem, Ming.
Urk, you're so accurate. You're also such an asshole.
Oh, very steel, essay. I love you, Ingvald.
Love you.
Pew, pew.
I hope you live. He only hits for 5 damage on that first one before the blast back. The second beam also hit same exact thing. Oh wait, does he get advantage since it's attached to me?
Not when you're laying down.
That's
You
sad
have to
face.
you have to propose or
I have to propose. I love
No.
Urkana.
you have to be a threat to get advantage.
He hits again for 10 damage. And blasted another fucking 10 feet.
All right. So another 10 feet away.
Well, he is at that
Yeah.
point. I don't know if he's...
No, he rolls up to the stairs. He doesn't get blasted up the steps.
So is he off me at this point?
Yeah, he's well off.
Second
you.
blast took him off.
Yep.
All right, cool.
First blast did.
Well,
Yeah,
first blast will roll him over the top of me, yeah.
Yep. He was no longer attached to you.
Thank
So
God
you're
I
no
did
longer
not
being grappled by anything, but you are still prone.
Yeah, thank God I didn't get pulled away with him. No!
Now it is Hobbs' turn.
All right, I'm going to turn and shoot twice at the number 3, the one at the bottom of the steps. Bonus action, moving my hunter's mark to number 3 from number 4. And then I'm going to... I really don't want this thing coming at me. I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns, so it's got to make a dex saving throw.
The thing is a lot of damage already. It's going to get fucked if you do too much.
It does not make
All
its dex saving throw.
Well, I mean, it's a fucking chair.
Doesn't matter. I missed anyways.
You missed the chair?
Yeah,
You
I
missed the
rolled.
chair.
No, I rolled a 12.
That's a hit.
That is a hit. All right, good.
I have it written right in front of me to remind me.
I didn't add my bonuses and stuff.
You know,
All right, and the
he's
second
attacking.
one's a hit also. So on the first one,
I'm just so used to him like casting it on top of my head.
6.
Malphaedor's like, I'm just so used to him also attacking me. I just roll a save anytime Hobbs
he's
does
actually-
anything.
So for once, I actually blasted.
Yeah.
I blasted an enemy at him, so he's trying to defend himself.
You guys are literally the worst group.
18 damage on the first one. And then... Ugh. 9 on the second one. It goes right through the arrow. The second arrow goes right through the seat of the chair, and the legs just kind of sprawl out in all 4 directions.
Like a dead spider?
Yeah, like a dead spider. And just got the arrow pinning it to the ground. And the back of their chair just kind of...
Makes a sad chair noise.
That's what chairs sound like when they die.
Yeah. Actually, in America, what chairs sound like when they die is crack. Fuck!
I like to imagine the chair screams out, "Fat guy! There's a fat guy on me! Help!"
Oof. This chair just got memories of its first life at Burger King. It's like,
Oh, Jesus.
all right.
Okay.
Malphaedor's turn.
Double
with
whopper eating
Macy.
bitch. Okay. So I'm going to use as a bonus action Searing Smite to ignite my blade on fire.
Oh, good.
And I will commence to surgically take this mimic apart. Now with
Bold statement before you roll the attack.
yes, I'm hopeful.
Wait a second, man. Don't, we know your luck.
Wait,
Like,
I
don't
keep
say
forgetting
it.
it's Malphaedor rolling, not Macy. Okay. Now with Hunter's Mark from Macy, does that also help me with damage or just
No.
her?
It's
Just
only
her.
the hunter.
Okay.
Or, yeah, ranger.
Yeah, it's not called Helper's Mark.
I want a t-shirt that says Helper's Mark. Has an arrow pointing down.
Hit with the first attack. And
Ooh,
super,
fucked up on that
super
second
hit with the
attack.
second attack. Okay.
Awesome.
Yay. There's the shitty rolls I was looking. Critically grazed him.
I critically grazed him.
8 from the first strike. And he is on fire. And then another 7.
You know how terrifying this would look to people watching Onward? Just a bunch of random
Just in the middle of the fight, some random servant walks in the room and sees us attacking chairs and platters.
Yeah. It's just like a bunch of oversuited maniacs attacking random equipment from the room. Like, ah!
All right, Macy's turn.
Okay. So she looses a couple of arrows. Hit. And hit. 18 total. So her first arrow hits it dead in the side. Impact leaning it off to one side, exposing its weak, soft underbelly. And she buries the second arrow deep into some place that we can't see, but it causes a great, immense scream from the mimic.
Right into its platter brain.
Right into the soft stuff. That one dies a horrible death.
So Macy's finished. It is now bad guys. So Mimic number 1 goes to attack prone Ingvald. So number 1, after the other Mimic got blasted across the room and then shot to death by Hobbes with some weird exploding chair shit. Number 1,
Crumpling chair.
yeah, Ingvald, you're looking over to the left, watching crumpling chair fizzle.
Laying on the ground. Draw me like one of your French girls.
And Mimic number 1, the very first one that was right next to you, takes advantage of you being distracted and just bites right down onto your chest. So you've got platter teeth mark on your chest now, or a bit right into you.
This makes me grumpy.
And it then tried to cling around you, but you brought your arms back up and blocked it from doing that. And then
Can I choke a platter?
Mimic number 2, which you just knocked off, goes to scurry back up onto you, but you smash it right in its platter face, and it sits back down, and it cannot grab onto you.
Be a good platter and fuck yourself.
Right in its platypus.
Mimic number 5
You don't like that.
rolls a 24 to hit Malphaedor.
Of course he does.
That's the only thing that hits Malphaedor, actually.
And he rolls minimum damage of
Nice.
Critically
4.
grazed me.
He critically grazed you with a 4
One
damage.
tooth touched you.
But make a
Ow.
DC 13 save to see if it hurt you.
If he fucking
Dexterity save?
Yep.
strength
Or
strength
strength
save.
Oh.
So he succeeds because he's
Yeah.
fucking strong as shit.
Yeah.
Strength is a +7, and I got a +4 from my paladin abilities. So yeah, that's easy save.
So he goes to attack you again, and he bites right onto your armor. But you can't. But he couldn't like cling onto you. So you fling your armor a little bit, and he breaks away and scurries off. But you definitely felt the pinch on your arm.
The pinch.
Smite.
Ow.
Smite. A little bit of pressure.
You're mildly annoyed. Like, hey,
Stop.
Get off! Get away!
damn it, Billy. So Ingvald is incredibly upset that asshole is biting me right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna again take the frost mace. Oh wait, first I'm gonna say
Giggity.
no, he's still clinging to me. But
Can't break the grapple. Can't stand up.
nope, still clinging to me. So I take the frost mace. I'm going to take 2 attacks. First attack is gonna have the extra D6 on there. I miss. Wait, 7 plus. Oh no, I hit. 19 damage on the first swing, and I missed the second swing. So Urk keeps up the shooting things that touch me routine,
Yep.
and is going to go after number 2.
Yes, sir.
As much as I hate number 1, I'll get him eventually.
Come around.
He survived that crit. I'm coming back for that. Urk's first beam, 7 damage, and he's flung back 10 feet. And then Urk is going to blast number 1, who is still standing next to me.
Yep.
And that's a critical hit.
Boom! There's a hit.
Number 1 is having the worst fucking day. If something hits him,
Whoa.
it's going to fuck him up.
Everything that hits number 1 crits number 1. If it hits, it crits.
Ooh, 26 to number 1. And Urk blasts a hole in what would assumably be a platter's face. Just takes the handles off the side. Gone.
Disney character just melted in front
Oh,
of
yeah.
children everywhere.
And of course, Urk still blasts things back, so body is flying 10 feet back.
Here's your chance to blast mimic blood all over Hobbes.
Oh, yeah.
That's already over. You already explained how it happened, and he didn't say that.
Hobbes is within 10
So-
feet, and there's a good chance blood splashes on Hobbes.
No,
It's already over.
Sticky mimic
you
blood.
already explained how it happened.
Well, I already threw the miniature at you, so
It's fine. Throw the miniature anywhere you want. I didn't get hit with blood because you didn't say so.
oh, you have fun licking the blood out of your fur there,
Mimic
buddy.
blood is purple too. It's all
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Klingon style.
So it's my turn.
It is. Yep. It
Yes.
is now Hobbes' turn.
All right, I'm going to attack. Was that number 3 is the last one left?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 and 3 are both
So
alive.
2 attacks.
3 is
2 and
dead.
5.
No,
2
2
and
and 5. First one's a hit. I don't get advantage. Second one's a hit. So 15 damage. And 15 on the second one.
Nice.
You're trying to splash me with blood, by the way.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're trying to splash me with blood, by the way. Number 2
it
doesn't
was
have
going
that
to
much
pour
damage.
right off the table into your face.
Yeah, by the way, number 2 didn't have very much damage.
Only
'cause
got-
I didn't do that much to him.
It is Malphaedor's turn.
Okay, so I have this one right in front of me still.
5.
Yep. Number 5.
All right.
Number 5 is alive.
Take the first swing. That's a hit. Wow.
Minimum damage.
Something's wrong with you. Really.
So it takes 8
Takes a caress.
from the first strike.
You lightly brush it with your sword, like, hey,
Yes.
buddy.
I pat it gently across its back, the flat of my blade.
Good mimic. Good mimic.
The back of a chair, you're saying, hello.
Yeah. Anyway, Second strike. Definite hit. Come on. Do something amazing.
That's
10.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take your sword that's still lit on fire.
Yes.
And you smash right into this chair, barely clipping both sides of it. You're like, just, maybe etching, doing some etch work, some burn work, it's getting fancy.
yeah, lightly charred wood.
Yeah.
So then,
do you have any heavier dice?
Yes.
Do you? Okay.
Yes.
I'm just curious. those things are loud.
They're golf ball size.
I understand that.
Macy's turn?
Yes. So, after watching me fumble my way around trying to kill this thing, Macy takes 2 good shots at it and tunnels the top of its head like a canoe with an arrow.
Macy's 3 levels lower than you and successfully kills things way better than you.
Is this Macy's
do.
second kill?
Of this night, yes.
Yes.
Of
And
this
you've had
session.
0 kills?
Yes.
I have a kill off the ground.
Yeah. Macy has 2 kills and Malphaedor
Oh, no,
can't.
I have more damage.
Why do you think I bring her?
I have more damage off the ground than you, but I don't have a kill yet. But I'm laying on the ground.
Fact.
I'm intimidating, but I'm inept.
So Mimic number 2 pounces back on to Ingvald.
Hate mimics so much.
This is another one of the platter mimics. He jumps on you, and the teeth from the platter sinks itself right back into the chest, same spot that before. So you actually feel the pain burning through your chest right now as it gouges itself into your beefy dwarven chest.
For reference, this is the only damage I've taken this turn. I don't feel that much pain.
You took some last turn.
It's because my potion. I didn't take any.
Oh, your
Yeah. This is my first
your
damage.
temporary hit points.
It just
Yeah.
mussed his chest
Yep,
here.
I had 7. You did 7 damage. I had 7 temporary hit points. Like, full health still. Suck it.
Then the first time it didn't hurt at all, but this time it hurts like a bitch.
Fuck. That's fine.
And you are prone.
Irk.
So he is prone, grappled, and it is now Ingvald's turn.
Cool. I'm going to spend this turn like I spent most of my life, apparently. On my back. Let's keep it going. Still fucking stuck. That's good. Damn it.
Want to use the golf ball?
You're not going to get out of this tower.
No, I'm going to be fucking grappled by mimics the whole damn time.
I am. I'm fine.
You're a little covered in blood, but I'm going to be grappled by mimics.
I'm not.
So I swing my frost mace with the extra dice. The thing stuck to my chest. I hit.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I can do that. Can't get out of the fucking grapple, though. Unfortunately, I completely destroy the mimic with that mace. But it's a frost mace, so it turns into little mimic ice cubes on my chest. I'm incredibly upset about it.
Purple blocks of platter blast all over you.
Yeah. Upon his explosion, I hop up, dust myself off, and drink an entire mug of beer in a very grumpy fashion.
This was a very interesting adventure into the banquet hall. And I'm proud of you all for surviving.
I'm just glad Ingvald finally decided not to take a nap. I mean, he spent the whole fight on his back.
Yeah, I killed the same amount of things as you. Off my back.
Whatever. You're trying to nap.
You all get 1,875 XP, and here is probably a good spot to take a break.
This concludes this episode of A Fool's Quest. Join us next time for more fun and daring adventure. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, subscribe, review, and comment on your favorite platform to listen to A Fool's Quest.
Wicked Wizard Nope. Wicked Wizard Whispers. No. Wicked Wizard. Nope. Okay. Fuck it. I'm done.